What's up, guys? Clutch37 bringing the official launch of Iconic Lacrosse, and I could not be more excited about this. So, for those of you who don't know, Iconic Lacrosse is a project I'm working on and hope to make it something really big. If you haven't seen my video talking about it, please go check that out before you watch this. It'll explain a lot more. You'll kind of get a sense of what I'm talking about and how I want to make things happen in the future, as well as, 2-3 years down the road. So, one of the things I want to touch on is October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I figured that there was no better time to really, launch Iconic Lacrosse and what I want to do with it than October. I've always been a fan of giving back to communities and donating money, especially in October, because breast cancer has affected me and my family in many ways, shapes, and forms, as well as I'm sure it's affected just about everyone in the world at some point in their lives, whether it's a family member, a friend, or yourselves, which it's a very unfortunate reality in the world. And every year I try to do something to help give some money back or donate to a foundation. And this year I think is going to be the coolest idea I've ever had. This is the first year I have my own personal hard goods I'm willing to, create and then sell and then give the money from it to a place. It's not custom stringing, it's not custom dyed heads, it's hard goods that I've created, which I think is really cool. Obviously, Iconic Lacrosse, in the future, I hope to make it into a lacrosse company, a camps and clinics kind of thing, a travel team, coaching, but I can't really do that right now. So this is going to be kind of the launch of the hard goods area, the launch of the shirts, the launch of kind of the story behind some apparel, and the launch of giving back to a community that's given me so much, whether it's lacrosse related or, like I said, some type of foundation or, some kind of disaster in the world like the hurricanes. So, Iconic Lacrosse is about passion, character, integrity, and those three things make a person who they are. Integrity is what you do when no one's watching. Passion is what you love and what drives a person. And character is who you are as a person. If you've ever met me, I'm not very normal, I guess you could say. I'm kind of out there. I don't know, I just like to have fun. And everyone is different in their own way. And I figured apparel would be a great way to show that. So every month to every month and a half, based off of how quickly we sell things and how quickly people are interested and how fast Iconic Lacrosse takes off, I'm going to choose at the beginning of each month or every month and a half, I'm going to choose a certain foundation or a cause to donate money to for that month, for all the limited edition apparel and the custom dye jobs and string jobs. I'm going to be choosing something. So I've had a couple ideas, and I think one thing we'll do is have 2 or 3 colors of stock apparel that we always have. And the rundown for that is going to be every t-shirt sold is going to be $5 donated to the cause. Every long sleeve is $10, and every sweatshirt is going to be $20 donated to whatever we choose, whatever foundation or cause that we want to donate to, which I think is really cool because every month I'll be getting the name Iconic Lacrosse out there to a foundation, a place, a cause, as well as allowing you guys to, for example, if breast cancer has affected you and you really enjoy the cause, this month the t-shirts are really cool and they may speak to you in a different way, December it could be Harlem Lacrosse or Cityside Lax, and you may coach there or know stuff there and you want to help donate to your own cause. So I think that's something really cool and something that not a lot of places do. The main reason I want to do this is to give back, but there's also a couple business aspects. If I put the name Iconic Lacrosse on a donation, people may ask me what it is, what we do, but it'll also help get my name out there to all these great lacrosse communities and lacrosse places, which I think is important and it's very smart. I would love to have Iconic Lacrosse in New York or California or Utah or Maryland. Just somewhere, someone wearing a shirt would be all I could really ask for. So before I get into the apparel and the breakdown of donations and all the hard goods, I wanted to thank you guys personally for allowing this to, really become a dream come true. If you've supported me in any way in the last 5-6 years, whether it's watching a video, buying a custom head, dye job, or even just liking a video or leaving feedback, I appreciate you, and without you, I wouldn't be able to make this possible. It's very humbling, and it's very exciting, and it makes me feel very, good, I guess you could say. I don't really know the right word for it is. But having people that, little lacrosse players or people my age or older watching my videos and supporting it, and even if just like a picture on Instagram, it means a lot. It helps me get my name out there, and it shows that what I'm doing may intrigue some people and may mean something to someone. So without you guys, Iconic Lacrosse would not be possible. Me being able to sit in the apartment I live in and dye heads and string heads for you guys and, almost have a second job of it wouldn't be possible. So I want to do the best I can to give back to you guys through giveaways, content, answering questions, whatever it is, as well as giving back to larger areas. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. This is incredible, and I'm very determined and motivated to make Iconic Lacrosse the next big thing, to make Iconic Lacrosse the premier something. Just make it big. I'm so dedicated and so motivated by you guys and by this idea and project to make Iconic Lacrosse work that it's not going to go away. It's not going to be a 2-month thing and then I just quit. I'm going to push this as well as all the other content I do. And my promise to you guys, as long as you support me and you watch videos and you just give me feedback on anything, I will continue to make better content, continue to make really cool stuff for you guys to check out and try and help grow the game as best as possible. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the apparel for this month, as well as talk to you about the breakdown, and hopefully by the end of the month we'll be donating a good chunk of money. Every year I set a personal goal for what I want to donate, and this year I have a good idea, but with the launch of Iconic Lacrosse and all the apparel, I really have no idea how this is going to go. It could be donating $200, it could be $2,000, which is my goal. It's just based off of how well this takes off and how well you guys are able to help me out and how well I'm able to push Iconic Lacrosse and all the things I want to do with it. So one idea I want to have is stock apparel, so apparel that I always have in certain colorways, which is just very generic, black, gray, and white. That's going to be apparel that's always available to people, and that's going to be that's going to be kind of the money maker for me, I guess. I'm going to be donating a small portion of each of those shirts, but instead of donating all the proceeds, like every month I will have limited edition apparel, just a small portion. That way I can still make some money here and there and keep Iconic Lacrosse growing. So without further ado, if you haven't seen these yet, I think they're pretty cool. Stelios from Spartan Strings designed the logo for me. Him and Jesse they're very supportive. They're very nice guys, and I can't thank them enough for all they've done to help me in the last couple of months. So each shirt donated, or each shirt sold, I will be donating $5 from the sale. This is the generic Iconic Lacrosse t-shirt. It's black. It has a very large logo in the front, and this logo is really cool. It's kind of old school, heavy metal, kind of, I don't know, it's old school and it's really eye-catching. I was wearing this in New York for the last new tournament, and a lot of people had actually asked me about it, which is cool. So Stelios did an incredible job designing this logo, and I figured just having a big, massive logo on the front is a good way to help spread the knowledge of Iconic Lacrosse, as well as raise questions, and I think that just looks really cool. So black t-shirts are what we're going to have constantly stocked, and like I said, $5 from each t-shirt will be donated. Next up is a gray long sleeve. It is getting close to winter here in Colorado. I'm sure where you guys live it's probably getting cold. So long sleeves are pretty cool. These will probably go away and they'll be replaced with tank tops or something in the summer, but same thing, just a gray long sleeve with the big logo in the front. $10 from each of these will be donated. This is why they're $5 more. So ideally, they cost me the same to produce, but I figured a long sleeve shirt I can make a bit more money off of to help donate. So I'm not making a difference in money between those two. Lastly, for the stock apparel, which based off of how things go, there may be a lot of these, and may be limited. It may not be a thing anymore. But I have just a standard hoodie in black. Same thing as always. Huge logo in the front. Very nice, comfortable, warm hoodie. Got a couple of these hanging around. So each hoodie I'm going to donate $20 from. So ideally, I'm going to be making the same amount of money whether you buy a t-shirt or a hoodie or both. And I'm going to be donating a bit more money based off of what item you buy. Like I said, every month to month and a half, I will be donating money from the profits to an organization or a foundation. And the stock apparel stuff that's always going to be available. So if you want a black hoodie, but you don't have the money, you don't have to rush and try and buy one. Those will be around for a while. So this month, like I said, being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I wanted to get custom t-shirts like the one I'm wearing currently to offer to you guys that, you know, have Iconic Lacrosse's logo on it, but also help raise awareness for breast cancer awareness. You know, being white and pink, being breast cancer awareness colors, I thought it was just a really cool combo. So these are very limited in all the different sizes. Once they're gone, they're gone. So if you are interested in one and you want to pick one up, I would suggest getting one a little early, just because I only ordered, you know, a handful of each design and colorway, as well as sizes. So if you're really interested, I would pick one up early. And like I said, I'm going to be donating money from these, but instead of donating $5 or $10 for the shirts, I'm going to be donating all of the money from these. So ideally, I'm not going to be making any money off the breast cancer awareness stuff. I'm going to be breaking even and then donating all of that money, which, if I did the math right, it should be a decent amount of money, which I'm very excited for. And I think this will be one of the coolest breast cancer awareness releases I've ever done or ever seen outside of making custom mesh, because that's not my area. So the first one is a short sleeve, just all white, very plain, very generic, very kind of poppy. But right here on the left breast, it has the Iconic Lacrosse logo in pink, which I think is really cool. I went away from the large logo and just put it in the side, just because the style is kind of cool. It kind of speaks, but it's also very simple, which I'm a big fan of, is simplicity, really. And also we have long sleeves in the exact same design, just all white. Iconic Lacrosse logo right here on the left breast. Nothing on the back, so you can wear these when you play lacrosse or just hang out at home. And they're surprisingly very comfortable. So, like I said, if you want the breast cancer awareness shirts, those are going to be on sale on the website, which I'll put in the link down below and tell you at the very end. All the money made from these t-shirts will be going to a foundation. $5 from Iconic Lacrosse shirts, $10 from the long sleeves, and $20 from the hoodies. Getting into the hard goods, of course, being Breast Cancer Awareness Month and me being someone who likes to dye and string heads, I had to do something cool. And this year, I really want to focus on being simple, because Iconic Lacrosse itself is a very simple idea, but also make it something that stands out and something that kind of catches some eyes. So I have a handful of custom dyed pretty cool heads. Epic has been great with me and helping out for Iconic Lacrosse, so I figured I'd show them some love and dye up some prequels, and they're actually really nice heads. So to get into the dye job here, it's just a nice pink to white fade. Nothing too crazy going on here. 3 breast cancer ribbons for, you know, what's it called? Iconic Lacrosse being based off of, I can't believe I forgot my own name. Iconic Lacrosse is based off of 3 principles, so I want to do 3 different ribbons that you can see that kind of, you know, it's not too flashy, it's very simple, but also has a little bit of meaning to it. So you got one here on the right, one here on the throat, and one here on the side. Like I said, just a nice pink and white fade. And up at the scoop, it says basically "fuck cancer," which is kind of, you know, hopefully your parents don't get mad at me for saying that, but I just think that's really cool. It stands out. It's, you know, the words are in black with a pink ribbon where the U goes. That way it's not extremely explicit, but it's still there. You get the point. I think that if cancer has affected you in some type of way, that's just kind of how you feel about it. So there's a handful of these prequels custom dyed up. They're only going for $105, so it's it's $100 head, so you're paying $5 for a custom dye job. So you're not breaking the bank, and this is a good way to show your support. I can custom string them if you purchase the head with custom stringing, but if not, you can string it up yourself. So these are the limited edition heads for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Based off of how fast these sell, I may have to dye some more, as well as the t-shirts. If I happen to sell out in a week, I'll have to order some more, but if not, they're going to be very limited. Once they're gone, I don't intend on redoing any of them at all. So if you're interested in the heads or the breast cancer shirts, now is your time to pick one up, because once they're gone, they're gone. With that being said, there also is going to be some miscellaneous heads on the website. All the money, not all the money, all the profits from those will be donated. They're just heads I've had lying around and no one really bought, so I figured I'd throw them up on the website and wait for someone. So I got a USA dyed CEO. Like I said, I don't know how much it's going to go for, but you know, I'll probably donate $15 from this one. Mark IIV with a pocket I'm kind of working with and stringing up. I'm calling it the AC 130 pocket. It's a single string going all the way around, 2 rolled fire threads. Very intricate sidewall pattern with lots of double knots, but that'll be up on the website as well. And then this holy contraption, kinetic, that's up for grabs too. But those are just kind of things that they'll just be there until they're gone. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video wasn't too long and you stayed for the long run and you guys kind of got a feel and understanding of what I plan to do. Little recap, all the apparel sold this month as well as a good amount of money from the hard goods sold will be donated to a breast cancer awareness foundation. Being October and Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I want to do my best to give back, and every year I really like to do things, and I figure that October was the best time to launch Iconic Lacrosse and give back. I don't intend on making a whole lot of money off of this stuff up until probably January, February, as long as Iconic Lacrosse grows and it gets bigger. So right now I'm just trying to establish my name and build partnerships with foundations and whatever it is. Like I said, guys, $5 from the t-shirts, $10 from long sleeves, $20 from the hoodies for the generic Iconic Lacrosse apparel, and then all the money made off of the breast cancer shirts will be donated. These are really cool. They're very comfortable. I have limited edition or limited sizes in both of the styles. So if you're interested, pick one up as fast as you can. Thank you so much for your guys' support. I cannot thank you enough. It means the world to me that I'm able to do this as a job, and hopefully as time goes on this will be my full-time job. As long as I'm making people happy and pushing good content, making money to pay for bills and food, I really don't need much else in my life. So thank you guys for watching yet again. Iconic Lacrosse is now officially done. It's going to grow and boom, and I'm so dedicated and motivated to this that I'm going to make sure that it sticks around for a very long time and becomes something that hopefully a good amount of people know about. So let me know down below if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns. Feel free to shoot me an email, clutchfanatic37@gmail.com or iconiclax@gmail.com. That'll be through the website. The website where you can pick any of this gear up is iconiclacrosse.bigcartel.com. As of January, I will have my own full official website, so as for now, I'm just sticking with Big Cartel to kind of push products while I work on the website and finish it and get a little bit of extra help with that. Thanks to you so much, guys. I cannot wait to see what you guys, your opinions, what you guys want from me, and putting your guys' ideas into limited edition releases and foundations to donate to, as well as creating really cool content and really cool limited edition stuff, which I'm all about. Iconic Lacrosse is finally in the works, and I'm just very excited for it. I hope you guys are too.